4월입니다. 오늘은 2023년 4월 1일 토요일입니다. 3월을 잘 보내셨나요? 파친코 페이지 8 The bride and groom met on their wedding day, and Yang Jin had not been scared by his face. 3 people in her village had been born that way. She'd seen cattle and pigs with the same thing. A girl who lived near her had a strawberry-like growth between her nose and slip lip, and the other children called her Strawberries a name the girl didn't mind. When Yang Jin's father had told her that her husband would be like Strawberry, but also with a crooked leg, she had not cried. He told her that she was a good girl. Huni and Yang Jin were married so quietly that if the family had not sent out mugwort cakes to the neighbors, they would have been accused of stinginess. 이 단어를 모릅니다, 제가. Even the boarders were astonished that when the bride appeared to serve the morning meal the day following the wedding. When Yang Jin became pregnant, she worried that her child would have Huni's deformities. Her first child was born with a cleft plate but had good legs. Huni and his parents were not upset when the midwife showed him to them. Do you mind it? Huni asked her, and she said no, because she didn't. When Yang Jin was alone with her firstborn, she traced her index finger around that infant's mouth and kissed it. She had never loved anyone as much as her baby. At 7 weeks, he died over fever. 감기로 죽었어. 아유. Her second baby had a perfect face and good legs, but he too died before his big celebration from Darhan. 갑자기 눈물이 나네요. 제가 애엄마라. 아유. At 7 weeks, he died of a fever. Her second baby had a perfect face and good legs, but he too died before his 100일 celebration from diarrhea and fever. 이것도 병인가 보네요. Her sisters still unmarried blamed her weak meal flow and advised her to see a shaman. 그래서 파친코 드라마 첫 장면이 샤먼 장면이었군요. 슬픕니다. Page 9. Huni and his parents didn't approve of the shaman. 저도 마찬가지긴 하지만. But she went without telling them when she was pregnant for the third time. 얼마나 간절하면 그랬겠어요, 그죠? Yet in the midst of her third pregnancy, she felt odd, and Yang Jin resigned herself to the possibility that this one too may die. She lost her third so smallpox. 천연두로. Her mother-in-law went to the herbalist and brewed her healing teas. Yang Jin drank every brown drop in the cup of, apologized for the great expense. After each bath, Huni went to the market to buy his wife's choice seaweed for soup to heal her womb. After each bath, he brought to her sweet rice cake still warm from the market and gave them to her. You have to eat. You must get your strength. 3 years after the marriage, Huni's father died. Then mothers after. His wife followed. Yang Jin's in-laws had never denied her meals or clothing. No one had hit her or criticized her even as she failed to give them a surviving hire. At last, 마침내 양진 gave birth to 선자. 이제 나왔다, 그지? 선자. Her first child and the only girl. And the child thrived. After she turned 3, the parents were able to sleep through the night without checking her palate repeatedly to see if the small form laying beside them was still breathing. Huni made his daughter dollies out of corn husks and forsook his tobacco to buy her sweets. The 3 ate each meal together even though the lodgers wanted Huni to eat with them. He loved his child the way his parents had loved him, but he found that he could not deny her anything. Sonja was a normal-looking girl with a quick laugh and bright. 자르고 활발했군요, 선자는. But to her father, she was a beauty, and he marveled at her perfection. Few fathers in the world treasured their daughters as much as Huni, who seemed to live to make his child smile. In the winter, when Sonja was 13 years old, Huni died quickly from tuberculosis. At his burial, Yang Jin and her daughter were considerable. The next morning, the young widow rose from her pallet and returned to work. 오늘은 너무 슬픈 내용이네요. 화이팅!